it's about time for an update of this whole theme. I've done this a couple times before, but now a little more things in the mix here. And also, I tried this before, but now I got notes. So, how to save Star Trek. I hope parents are actually listening to these videos now. So, let's see. Mostly in no particular order, but this one is first and foremost here. He has to go. He has no idea what he's doing. He's dragging the whole thing down. He's got the wrong ass. And yes, you can deliver important messages through Star Trek, but it's not a platform. It's an action-adventure TV series. You're supposed to, tell entertaining stories. Otherwise, nobody's going to give a rat's ass about your message. And frankly, we need a little more escapism in this world right now. We're trying to get away from the crap in the world. And the injection of everything's got to be political 24/7. This is what's killing comics. It's killing sports, and it's killing stuff like Star Trek. And keep in mind, I mean, we really can't replace professional sports very well. But in fandom, we can make our own comics. We can make our own movies now, especially now with technology. Every phone nowadays has a high-def camera. We got professional editing software for sale. This is a stripped-down version of Adobe Premiere I've got here, but I could, for another $100, I could have gotten the professional version. And a slightly bigger computer, you'd think I was shooting this in 70mm on a soundstage. Nope. So, yeah, KURTZMAN's got to go. Just because, okay? Star Trek is a TV property. It always has been. It's worked best there. Some of the best episodes of the entire franchise would make lousy movies. Because it's not really what it's about, okay? It's not about the big, explosions and pew-pew and that's not Star Trek. That is Star Wars. Star Wars is a movie thing. You can more easily translate a movie property to TV than you can a TV to movies, okay? And Star Trek in a large way is a bit of an exception to that because there's elements of both, but it's still primarily a TV creature. Keep it there for a while. I mean, not saying never do another Star Trek movie, but not as a regular thing, okay? Some official statement, because you still got KURTZMAN. Oh, it's canon, it's canon. It's nowhere near canon. There's no way it can be canon because this whole excuse of, it's a visual reboot. You visually reboot your reboot. Because the looks of the thing is part of the canon. And when you got the Enterprise ballooning up to, about twice the size in between two episodes, that's what you got between the Cage and when No Man Has Gone Before. That's what I'm saying. We're not talking these stuff before TOS. It's during TOS. And the uniforms don't match, the technology doesn't match, the ship sure sales don't match. It ain't canon. I don't care what kind of happy talk KURTZMAN is partnering with us on this matter. He is lying. That's another reason he needs to go. He's constantly, him and the truth are strangers. And this one's going to be, probably start a fight or two, but back up Lower Decks. One, throw the support behind it. By one, getting rid of KURTZMAN. So any kind of shackles he may have on that thing, get rid of him. That thing, give McMahon free reign. But also back it up with a live-action Star Trek series, preferably on an Enterprise, either the E or the F. I mean, it may be about time. No, it's still kind of soon for the F, I think. So just have the Enterprise E with a different captain, or maybe Patrick Stewart's up for more work and more voice work. Or I don't know, whatever. Now the live action. Maybe he finally retires at this point. Okay, he's due, and you bring in a new captain and a new crew. Maybe bring back a few guys who still want to play the old parts, but for the most part, you got a new crew on the Enterprise E. Surely those sets are still in storage somewhere. Or they know how, you've got the blueprints and you can rebuild them. But that's how you get it. Get this thing back on course. And also a big thing of, get a handle on the budget. For what Kurtzman spent on just 10 episodes of Discovery, you could have done like 2 or 3 seasons of Next Generation with 20 episodes each, of those seasons. Yeah, let's put away one. Star Trek has never been a cheap show. It's never been, it was one, even back the original, it was spending the equivalent of $1 million an episode. And it was a backbreaking thing with like 7 to 8 days. They'd overlap. They're running so far behind. So it's never been a cheap show, but it's also never really been adequately funded. But that's no excuse for letting Kurtzman spend like a drunken sailor. And I think you want a large part of your financial problem, Viacom, CBS, look at Kurtzman. What he has spent on those Star Trek shows with very little return, yeah, you can blame him. That might be some excuse in there for getting rid of his contract. But you want to save your flagship? There you go. 4 basic steps with a few things attached to it. So, on that note, PayPal, Patreon, Subscribestar, etc., down below. Especially PayPal. We need some money here, guys. Okay. And we will talk at you later.